enter the VODs. So it's gonna take a little bit longer. So I do apologize for that, but we'll do our best to provide those VODs on YouTube as quickly as possible. But here we go. We are jumping into our next series. We're jumping into round 3 of Fire Grow Cup Group B, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Crimson Court, we have the green Zerg player representing Team 3D Clan. It is a GgMaChine. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Terran player representing the Platinum Heroes. It is Nicoract. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets, get your gamba going, as you can place your bets on who you think will claim this best of 2. As a reminder, this is a best of 2, so there are multiple kind of results here. It could be a 2-0 in either direction or a tied 1-1 score. There are going to be 3 options for predictions. Best of luck in the chat. Personally, this is a hard one to call. It's a hard one to call. I do rate both of these quite highly. I do give the edge to Nicoract, but I can see GgMaChine taking a game, so I'm leaning towards 1-1, but I can see Nicoract taking this 2-0. We'll see. I'm ready. I'm excited. Give us some StarCraft. Let's go. Let us go. As it is going to be a hatch gas full standard opener out of GgMaChine. Likewise, Nicoract going for the Rax Expand back at home as well. Is going for the expand. Now, if you weren't here earlier for Nicoract versus Young Yakov, then Nicoract, he's a very aggressive player. He's very aggressive in this matchup. In game 1 between Nicoract and Young Yakov, Nicoract, he went 1-1-1 into a BC opener. Game 2, he went 1-1-1 into Banshee into a 2-base all-in. Went into a 2-base all-in, so just hyper aggression from Nicoract is what we expect. So we'll keep an eye on the 3rd CC timing. That's going to be the big tell, the big sign for Nicoract. Meanwhile, the Reaper does move out, does hit the natural. Lings are keeping up. So far, so good. No major losses. We can see GgMaChine trying to expand here linearly towards that left-hand base. Meanwhile, Nicoract, he does trade against the Lings, gets one. One Ling goes down, going for the transferring worker as well. So nice little pickoffs here and there, nothing too major. Marine is in position to deny the scouts, and it looks like we are getting ready here for the starport. Yep, there it is. Starport has been thrown down. So Nicoract is going for a very aggressive build. Once again, Nicoract, he chooses to delay his 3rd CC. Meanwhile, oh my god, that's an insanely fast lair. They're crazy. Okay. So on the one hand, Nicoract is going into a 1-1-1. This is going to be either a BC or a Banshee base opener. Tech Lab is on the way on the rank, so this should be an add-on swap into Banshee production. Meanwhile, the fast lair, this could be a couple of different things. This could be 2-ace Muta. This could be extra gases, and gas is still being mined, so this could be the beginning of 2-ace Muta, or this could be a Ling Queen Nidus all-in. Oh boy. The queen count is getting higher and higher. There's no 3rd expansion, extractor trick, no extra gases. I'm leaning towards Nidus, but we'll see. As GgMaChine, he is activating his overlords. They are being active. They are maneuvering. Drop-a-lord. Okay, not Nidus Worm, but with overlord speed, it should be Drop-a-lords. Should be Drop-a-lords here to move out across the map. It is going to be a Ling Queen, not Nidus all-in, Ling Queen, Drop-a-lord all-in. A variation of German Taxi. Now, thankfully for Nicoract, if he had gone for a 3rd TC, if he had gone for a more economic opener, he'd be in trouble. Because of this 1-1-1, because Nicoract was being aggressive himself, it means he has extra Hellions, it means he's going to have Banshees as well. He's going to be well set up for this. He will have an army. Not saying he will defend and he will shut this down, but he has the tools to defend. He has the capability of surviving against this. Ooh, the Banshee does move out across the map though. Banshee moves out, Drop-a-lord getting in position. Drop-a-lord through the center as well. And if the Banshees are out of position, then, I mean, GgMaChine, he can still make this work. It's going to be close though. It's going to be close. Banshee still committing. Back at home, there's nothing to defend. That is a lot of Hellions, though. The Queens have a lot of work to do. Drop-a-lord is spotted. Bunkers on the way. Nicoract knows. Nicoract, he's racing back home. The Banshee turns back around. Hellions, they trade well against the Lings. Queens are here to wreak havoc, drop lords into the main, trying to distract his opponent, trying to catch his opponent out of position. When there is detection, there is that overseer. The Hellions, they trade well against the Lings. Ooh, workers are going down to the main though. SCVs are falling. The Queens are running out of transfused energy. They get one of the Banshees, and it looks like Nicoract, he defends his natural. But what about the main? The main base, he loses everything. Ay, ay, ay. See, this Queen push was a distraction, and the main base is non-existent. 26 SCVs. That's going to be a forced cancel, almost a forced cancel on the eBay. The Lings, they do load up. No anti-air. When the wall has been broken, Lings are dropping into... Oh, this is a bit of a waste. They're dropping into the mineral line, but Hellions, they roast up the Lings. One Queen goes down. Massive pickoff. Does GgMaChine have enough? He's done some good damage, but breaking these Hellions is not easy. It's not easy, and it's not happening. Nicoract, he's holding. He does hold, but after losing all those SCVs, quickly checking, 26 SCV kills. Can GgMaChine macro? He has a third. He has a third expansion. The Queens are racing back home. Two of them at least. Two of them died. Two of them do make it back. I love the spreading creep from the halfway mark back home as well. Is spreading creep backwards. And GgMaChine from here will macro. He will macro up. Meanwhile, Nicoract has some catching up to do. Now, at least Nicoract still has a Banshee. He still has maintained most of his Hellions, but he has to repair. He has to repair, then he can move out. And then he can threaten these mineral lines. He can threaten the main base, the natural, the third. He can soon be active once again. Meanwhile, Stim is done. 1-1 is heavily delayed, though, for Nicoract. Nicoract, he's also on 3 Raxes. I don't see a third CC. Nicoract can turn this into a 2-base all-in. And suddenly, if GgMaChine is too greedy, if he drones up past 3-base saturation, I'm talking 70 drones. If he gets up to 70 plus workers, then Nicoract could kill it. If GgMaChine is too greedy. But now he's taking gases, double Eva chamber, double upgrades, bailing speed, getting a 4th base, that's fine for Larva. Is somewhat droning. And again, I think this is still okay for GgMaChine. He's still on, you know, an acceptable range of workers. Oh, he's running up more though. He's getting up to 69. Nice, 69 drones, but that's quite a bit. He's getting a nut. He's making more. Oh, he's droning up. He's droning up a little bit harder. And he's taking Hydroden and Infestation, but he's taking up into Hive Tech. Very greedy. Very greedy here by GgMaChine. Obviously, if he gets away with it, then he snowballs out of control and he wins. But I mean, the game isn't going to last that long. Again, as I mentioned before, Nicoract is all in. Nicoract, he's completely all in. And GgMaChine, what is his ground army? 20 Lings. 0 Bailings. 0 Bailings are ready for this. And here we go, Nicoract, he does commit. He's catching out the Queens. Yeah, 1, 2 Queens going down. GgMaChine, 16 Bailings are morphing in, but they just started. He needs time. GgMaChine, he needs time here for the Bailings. Queens are under fire. They're being targeted down. And Nicoract, does he spot the Bailings? Not quite. Doesn't spot them yet. Bailings, they morph in. And with these Bailings, GgMaChine, he can hold on. The Bailings are ready. The Lings, they go for a counterattack with their reinforcements back at home. Nicoract, he gets distracted for a moment. Does defend. Gets 9 drone kills. He's within range of the 4th. I do think that he could have maybe tried to have been a little bit more assertive here and gone into the mineral line. Speaking of Hellions, they do roast up some drones. A good pickups here by Nicoract. Gets 4 more drones. Oh, the transfer is too soon. And we do see GgMaChine a little bit premature with that transfer. Tanks are gaining ground. Ling Pain diving in, but they're stuck behind the Queens. Oh my god. The Queens, they're so thick. They block off the Ling Bane. Nicoract, he's still gaining ground. He's still out trading his opponent. Again, there is no third behind this. There is no economy. GgMaChine going for a Ling run by. I mean, this can help catch reinforcements. But it's the main army that I'm concerned by. There we go. He does get on top of the production. Does get into the mineral line. SCVs is going down. I mean, Nicoract, he was already all in, and GG gets called. Nicoract, he taps out, and GgMaChine takes game number 1. Whew. GG. Nicoract, again, after losing that natural base, he does lose all hope in succeeding with his all-in. Likewise, he was also taking too long. True, he was also taking a little bit too long to actually get on top of that expansion. As time progressed, it was getting better and better for GgMaChine. It was close though. I mean, Nicoract, he had potential with that push. He had potential with that counterattack. He did good damage. Unfortunately, he needed more, right? Unfortunately, he needed more damage there. And with that, GgMaChine takes a lead. But that was a crazy game. that was crazy. Yeah. Let's go. Sneaky nap, did you set the alarm or did you self-wake up in the frantic way where you're not sure if you overslept or not? I woke up, I self-woke, so, okay, kind of. So, my alarm woke me up like half an hour before the cast, and I woke up, I was like, yeah, I woke up, I was good, and then I did that thing where I just went back to sleep. So, the alarm woke me up ahead of time, and then I passed out, and then I woke up myself, which is where I checked, it was like, oh no. So, was fortunate that I woke up in time for Elite League, was fortunate. Was just a little bit sleep deprived, and yeah, it's all good though. It's all good. I'm content with my cast regardless for the first series. The rest of it, of course, I was wide awake. But now we're getting into game number 2, and spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the green Zerg player representing Team 3D Clan, leading the series 1-0. It is GgMaChine. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the red Terran player representing the Platinum Heroes. Down in the series, we'll see if we can recover and tie things up. It is Nicoract. Here we go. Again, a very intense game 1. Very intense. We had Nicoract setting up for an all-in. We had GgMaChine being the first to strike. And GgMaChine, he was able to cripple the economy. He was able to just force the all-in. We saw that GgMaChine was being too greedy. He was taking up into Hive, taking up into Hydras, tech that did not come into play in the defense. But with the Ling roundbuys, with the Ling counterattacks, he was able to cripple Nicoract and just really strip away any kind of momentum or any kind of sustainability that Nicoract had in that all-in. And with that, we're now getting into game 2. And now my eyes are on both players. I mean, I expect aggression out of Nicoract, but clearly GgMaChine is not afraid to be aggressive as well. Not afraid. No fear. No fear here for GgMaChine. It's crazy. As we are just setting up, we are just going to be expanding. Nicoract going for a Rax Expand, likewise Hatch Gas Pool out of GgMaChine. Really, it's the follow-up. As a reminder, I think it was around like the 3-minute 40 mark where GgMaChine started up his lair. It's just a really early lair timing. So our eyes are going to be on the Zerg. Gonna be on the Zerg here. Likewise, Nicoract, does he go for another 1-1-1 build? Does he go into BCs this time? Does he go into Banshee again? Nicoract, his initial build last game was disrupted because of the all-in, so he might feel like, you know what, I want to get into my build regardless. We're on Golden Aura, one of the larger maps in the map pool, a longer rush distance by ground. Maybe Nicoract feels more comfortable, you know, getting away and just getting into his mid-game. Meanwhile, the Reaper does poke in. Gets one Link so far. Rotates around. Creep Tumor gets placed. Nicoract, he does not get the Tumor. Takes a bit too much damage. And GgMaChine does hold. Meanwhile, the factory is done, and yep, 1-1-1. Once again, we're going for a delayed third TC. Once again, it's going to be a 1-1-1 into Starport. We should be seeing, yep, a Tech Lab into an add-on swap. This could still be BCs, or it could be Banshee once again. Overlord Scout from GgMaChine will confirm the lack of third command center. So he's aware of the more aggressive build. He's aware of the potential of Banshee or even Battlecruiser. He's aware. Now I'm curious what Nicoract does after the Overlord dies. After it goes down, where does he head? What direction does he take us in? So the Overlord does fall. Okay, just add-on swap, Banshee. Right, add-on swap should be Banshee production from Nicoract. There it is, Banshee's on the way alongside Cloak. Now, does Nicoract set up for a 2-base all-in, or does he go for a delayed expansion? He has options. Does have options here. Meanwhile, GgMaChine is making a lot of lings. Oh my god. I just realized 16 lings on the way. That's quite a lot here. More than you would otherwise need to defend against some Hellions. But GgMaChine, he's droning, so it looks like just really safe play. Really safe play here by GgMaChine. He can obviously counterattack with this as well. But it looks like maybe he's a little bit paranoid of a Hellion dive. Speaking of, no more Hellion production. Okay, only 6. Only 6 Hellions. Nicoract instead setting up for his Raxes. There we go. We have additional Raxes on the way. Only 6 Hellions, so there's not too much dive potential for Nicoract, or not as much as he otherwise could have. And with this earlier add-on swap, it looks like earlier Marines. And I'm feeling 2-base all-in. Yeah, still no third. No third base whatsoever. I'm leaning towards that 2-base all-in. Could even hit with Hellbats. Yep, 1-1 is on the way with those double E-bays. We saw this against Young Yakov. Actually saw this in game 2. As the Banshee does hit the main, gets 3 drone kills. Spore was a couple of seconds too late. Nicely done here by Nicoract. Gets 3 drones. So a very nice start. Hellions, they take down the tumor. To catch the creep tumor, rotating around. Almost getting another tumor as well. Going for the queen, actually. Attempting to. The lings get roasted. Banshees, they rotate over. They find a 4th expansion, and it's going to be denied. Creep is receding. GgMaChine, he's in a bit of trouble here. Hellions going for a dive. Uh-oh. Oh, they waste a volley on the Baneling nest, though. You know, the queens, they do preserve that hatchery. They do keep it alive. But what's important here is that the Hellion Banshee is just keeping the Zerg player busy. Oh my god, they light up 8 drones. 8 drones go down. All the lings get roasted. And they're lining up. Oh, they are lining up. He wants them. Doesn't quite get them. But still, 8 workers is not bad. And now Nicoract, he's getting ready for his push. 1-1 is almost done. It's past the halfway mark. And once it kicks in, Nicoract, he's going to move out. He's going to move out with, I believe, 2 tanks. Maybe 3. But at least 2 tanks, Master Marine, Stim, Combat Shields, 1-1. Medevac soon to arrive as well. And GgMaChine, he's now confirming no third. And he should not join. He's up to 64 workers. This is a decent worker count to stop at. As the Banshee hits the main. But more than anything, GgMaChine, he needs Link Bane. Needs as much Link Bane as possible. Army's moving out. Oh, the crab. He's scuttling. Army is revealed by the Overlord. Banshee's hoping to distract here on the right-hand side. And here we go. It's all or nothing for Nicoract. He will at least get the 4th, but this is not good enough. He needs more. He needs more than just a 4th base. Base does go down. Nicoract pushing forward. He's pushing into how many? There are 18 Banelings and 47 Lings. GgMaChine going for a Ling run by. Up of the wall is solid. And nice defense here by Nicoract. The wall does not go down. Lings, they turn around here for a surround. 3rd tank has arrived. Liberation as well. The freedom is here. He has freedom. Dust him in. We do see GgMaChine does collapse in forward. Banelings from behind, Banelings from the front as well. Nice spread by Nicoract. Does he have enough Marines? He does. He shuts down the Ling Bane. There's 1 tank left, and he can keep pushing. Are there any Banelings remaining? 0. There's 0 Banelings left. This is Nicoract's time to shine. Breaks through the front door. Gets into the middle line. Target fires the Banelings. 1 Baneling is left. That's not going to be enough. No shot. 1 Baneling finishes. No, never mind. Goes down to the tank. And it looks like Nicoract has done it. He has broken the back of GgMaChine. There's 6 more Banelings on the way. Hydras as well. Hydras are not going to help. Not here. They do take down some of the Liberators, to be fair. But they don't do well here against the Marines. Banelings do finish up. They do not connect. And Nicoract, again, he has done it. He's broken his back. GG gets caught. Nicoract will tie up the series 1-1 against GgMaChine. GG. GG, well played. Again, it was just a straight up 2-base all-in out of Nicoract. This is the outcome that Nicoract was hoping for in game 1 as well, is to gain momentum, is to force a bad fight, is to slowly edge closer towards the expansion. Alas, he was unable to pull that off in the first game just because of, how much chaos there was of the Ling run-bys, Ling counterattacks. We saw that this game, GgMaChine did attempt a Ling run-by, but this time, Nicoract was ready. This time, Nicoract hit a full wall at his natural. He did not allow any Lings in. And because of that, he could sustain himself, could reinforce, and could keep the all-in going. GG. GG, well played, as we are tied up 1-1. And the question becomes, where are we headed from here? Where are we going? Oh boy. Let's find out. Let us find out as we head on over, as we switch our scenes, and catch up on the group. Catch up on the group here.